everyone, welcome back to CAP Scholar segment of Taxi Cafe. In today's session, we'll see some more basics on Excel toolbars and formatting. Let's go into the session. I have opened a blank workbook to explain the Quick Access toolbar and menu. Quick Access toolbar, called as QAT, is the only toolbar available in MS Excel newer versions from 2007 onwards. Below to the QAT, there are many menus. They are called as tabs. In previous versions, they are known as menu, which lists the options below. Under each tab, there are many items contained in a ribbon. Each tab has its own ribbon. If you double click on the tab, it gets hidden. To get it back, you can double click as well. Down to that, it's a name box, which shows the address of the cell. Right to it is the formula bar. You can see the formula written in a cell. And to see the entire formula, you can expand or minimize using the arrow key. If suppose your workbook has multiple sheets and you need to see the names of all sheets, just click right arrow at the bottom and you'll get a dialog box and can see all the sheets in the workbook. You can directly go to the required sheet by double clicking on it. Next is a scroll bar. There are two scroll bars in MS Excel, horizontal and vertical. If you keep clicking on this scroll bar, it goes horizontally forward and this to bring it backwards. Same for the vertical. If you keep clicking on this scroll bar, it goes vertically forward and this to bring it backwards. Next is the screen zoom scroll bar. If you click on the plus sign, you can see the size of the cell increases, and if you click on the minus sign, the size of the cell reduces. But you can also see the tabs remain constant. Next we'll go to see the formatting in Excel. From the Home tab, let's go to the font items. On your screen, in Home tab, if you see under Font, there is bold, italic, underline, border, and many more options. For example, if you need to change a text as bold, you can click on B, and alternatively, you can have shortcut Ctrl plus B. Same, if you need to change the text to italic, you can click on I, the font is italic, and alternatively, you can have shortcut Ctrl plus I. For underlining the text, you will choose U or shortcut key Ctrl plus U. Next is border. If you click on this, you will see different options available, and if you want to choose all borders, you can apply all borders. If you select a range of the cell and to apply border, click on all borders. And if you need to remove it, just select the range and click no borders. Next is background color. If you click on this bucket icon, you will see various colors available. You can pick a color and apply it. And to remove the color, just select the cell and click no fill option. Next is font color. This is a color of text to change. So choose a color from the options. Next is theme fonts. There are many options available in the fonts and you can change the text to desired font. Next is font size. If you want to increase or decrease the size of the font, the option available here is capital A for increasing and the small a for decreasing. Also, there is a built-in option available to select the size required. Next, we'll see the alignment of the text. In the screen, I have written example text and selected a few cells which I need to merge to one cell. Choose this option, Merge and Center. So now all the cells have merged into one and the text is aligned vertically and horizontally center. In order to change the position vertically upwards, choose this button, and to the center this button, and this button to the bottom. In order to change this position horizontally to the left, choose this button, and to the middle this, and for the right position. If you want the text direction to be changed, you can choose this option to rotate the text in vertical towards to upwards and downwards according to your requirement. And to bring it back to original position, just deselect the options chosen. For a lengthy text in cells, and if you need to align it properly, you can use increase or decrease indent. It will give you a small space between the text. These are called indents. Next is wrap text. If suppose we have a lengthy text to fit it in a cell, there is an option called wrap text, which the column remains the same and the row height increases to fit the text in the cell. So these are the options in the alignment. Thank you for watching. See you in the next class. Please, if you have any queries, put it in the comment box. Thank you.